Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome to another nail lacquer therapy session. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the latest Y2K and Hypnotic Trios from Zoya. Zoya has released two beautiful trios for winter/holiday 2022, and they did send these to me in PR to review for you, so thank you very much to Zoya for sending these my way. There are 6 polishes to look at. Like I said, they're absolutely gorgeous, so let's go ahead and get right into the swatches. Alright, first we're starting with the Y2K trio. And this first one is called Sparrow. And this is a bright blue jelly shade, and it has liquid holographic. That's what Zoya is calling it. This is a really beautiful shade. On the first coat, it's going to be really sheer. It's a jelly. It's expected. All 3 of these are really sheer on the first coat, so I feel like people are going to either like it in 2 or 3 coats. For the people who are jelly polish fans, I think 2 coats is going to be enough. For the people like me who aren't huge fans of jelly polish or don't like to see their nail line, 3 coats is going to be that sweet spot where the polish ends up looking really, really nice, and you also don't really see your nail line much at all. The formula was really good, very easy to use. I feel like these were a little bit on the thicker side of, the jellies that I'm used to working with. Usually jellies are pretty squishy, but to me these were just on the tad bit of the thicker side, but that's not to say that they were a bad formula, because they weren't at all. They were actually very easy to work with, very easy to use, no issues whatsoever, and they just kind of glow on the nail. I don't know what it is about these shades, especially this blue one. It glows. Like, it's almost as though you had your nails like in a bright light or something like that, because it's really, really glowy. So I actually enjoyed these a lot more than I thought I was going to. Very beautiful polishes. Next up we have Malana, and this is a glamorous and juicy bubblegum pink in a liquid holographic jelly formula. I am reading these descriptions directly from the Zoya website. Yeah, this is again same exact formula as the blue one that we just saw as Sparrow. Very streaky, or I'm sorry, not streaky, but sheer on the first coat. That's the word I was looking for, sheer. Sheer on the first coat. To be expected, these are jellies, but they do build up nicely in 2 to 3 coats, depending on what your preference is. I feel like they nailed the Y2K theme also, because jellies and these types of pinks and blues and purples were really in at this time. I am old enough to remember Y2K and everybody freaking out and thinking that, the world was going to end, computers were not going to work anymore, once midnight hit in the year 2000. And I remember even there was speculation that if you had money in the bank, you better take all your money out, because if you didn't, you weren't going to have access to it anymore once the year 2000 came around. I don't know, there was some crazy conspiracy theories out there, and it was just funny to wake up on January 1st, 2000, and literally nothing changed, and everybody was just kind of embarrassingly going on about with their life. Next up we have Tamiah, is it? I'm not positive how you pronounce this one, but this one is the purple in the collection, and it is a tart grape liquid jelly infused with holographic sparkles. This one is absolutely stunning. It looks like a galaxy, like a sky. I know that the night sky isn't purple, but it's just, I'm looking at the picture that Zoya has on their website of like spilled polish, and they've got like the brush running through it, and that's what it looks like to me, like a galaxy and stars. All the holographics look like stars. It just is so beautiful. I really like that Zoya did this type of collection, and honestly I want to see these same exact formulas in different colors. I want to see yellow, green, orange, red, any other color, teal, that we can fit in here. I want to see it because I feel like if Zoya sticks to this same formula that they use for these three polishes, then those would be really, really nice. So I'm hoping that they give us some more of these because, yeah, I really ended up liking these a lot. And here we have the Y2K Trio all together. Alright, now we're starting with the Hypnotic Trio, and first up we have Rosalind, and this one is a darkened sugar plum purple, a duochrome with a hint of blueberry that becomes more apparent when in broad daylight. So this one's going to go from purple to blue, and oh my goodness, this is absolutely beautiful. It has really good coverage on the first coat, not very streaky at all. Definitely not a one coater. You for sure need two coats for this one, where the other two in the collection are pretty close to being a one coater, like really, really close. I still always recommend two coats for any nail polish, even if it's a one coater, because it gives your manicure longevity. This polish has an amazing formula. I had no issues whatsoever with the formulas in this trio either. All the formulas were absolutely amazing, very easy to work with. They were perfect. Next up we have Metora. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this one. It is a deep boysenberry jam color with a shimmering metallic finish reminiscent of a full-bodied red wine. Definitely reminds me of red wine. This one is absolutely stunning. It's got that shimmer running throughout that's just so perfect when you're moving your hands around, and in whatever lighting, you're definitely going to catch that shimmer shining through. It's really, really beautiful. This has an amazing formula. It's so, so, so good. I feel like with time this one will definitely be a one coater, because it's almost there right now, but with a polish like this that has shimmer and stuff, I always recommend doing two, because you get more depth in that second coat. You get more shimmer. It just looks so much nicer. You definitely need that second coat with polishes like this. So yeah, always recommend doing two. And next up we have Clarice. This one is a dark emerald green metallic, and it's absolutely stunning. The formula on this one is amazing. This one is a one coater. It definitely is. It's perfect. I didn't mention it in the beginning of the video, but I'm sure you noticed I did change my brushes to the Z wide brush just because I really love the Z wide brush, and I feel like for the Y2K trio and this Hypnotic trio, the wide brush just does the polishes justice, when it's this wide brush and not that skinny brush. So I definitely wanted to switch them out for these collections. I'm glad I did. The wide brush just works so much better with these polishes, and I really, really enjoy this wide brush. I think Zoya has one of the best wide brushes out there, and I would really love to see them make this a permanent thing or an optional thing when people, are making a purchase without having to pay extra. So fingers crossed that will eventually happen for us. And here we have the Hypnotic Trio all together. There you have it, guys. Swatches of the new Y2K and Hypnotic Trios from Zoya for winter/holiday 2022. What did you think of these? I actually really, really enjoyed them. I love seeing Zoya do something other than creams and other than, pinky red creams, which is something that they had been doing quite a bit of. I really enjoyed all of these. I enjoyed even the finishes. I mean, you guys know me, I don't really like jellies, but I like that these were buildable. You could build them to full opacity, and I like that there was, glitter in them, and they were just a lot of fun. The Hypnotic Trio was absolutely gorgeous, very shifty. I have nothing bad to say about these trios at all. I really, really love them, and I think that you would really enjoy them too. Let's talk about it in the comments down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think of these trios. Do you like Zoya doing like little mini collections like this? They've done them quite a bit this year. Or do you prefer what they used to do in the past, which is just one big 12-piece collection seasonally? In the past, they used to release just big 12-piece collections seasonally, and that was about it. And now they've kind of taken a different turn, and they're releasing, you know, 5-piece collections, 6-piece collections, trios, and I think it's a lot of fun. It's definitely, it keeps us on our toes for sure, because we never know what they're going to release next. So yeah, I like it. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!